Hi, I'm Dr. Dick, and this is my kitchen. We recently received this mini loaf pan from Pad Trivet, and I wanted to show you guys a nice recipe to make with it. It's mini banana loaves that we'll be making with the pan. So this is a great recipe that I found on pamperedchef.ca. So if you guys want to try this recipe, after seeing me, you can use these wonderful Pampered Chef tools and we'll be making a great dessert. So to start off, I just wanted to mash my bananas. Now the recipe calls for 3 bananas. They ask for ripe bananas, which is easier and better to make any kind of banana loaf. So using the mix and masher, I'll just start mashing my bananas. And once I'm done that, we'll be able to continue with our recipe. I finished mashing my bananas, and this masher is really good for this and also for your potatoes. Surprisingly, does really great mashed potatoes, so nice tool to have in your kitchen. I did prepare my pan already, just using a bit of canola oil in my kitchen spritzer. Don't forget, this is a great thing to have any kind of oils you wanted to use. Just add a bit of pressure inside your spritzer and go ahead and spritz your pans. Make sure that all the area is covered so nothing sticks. And that's all there is to it. So to continue mixing my wet ingredients, I like using the easy read measuring cups because for the wet ingredients, you can actually obviously look on the side for your measurements, but you can also look from the top, and I know exactly how much of each ingredient I have here just from looking on the top. So just to continue mixing my wet ingredients, I have a bit of oil. The next thing I have is a bit of milk. Look at this cute little 1/4 cup of milk. A few eggs that I already prepared in my mini bowl just because I want to make sure there's no shells in there. So my 2 eggs. And finally, just a bit of vanilla. Just a bit of news that we, Pampered Chef will be having some vanilla coming out in October. So keep an eye out for Pampered Chef's vanilla. So I'll just mix my wet ingredients, and while I'm doing that, we'll take a little break and come back to do our dry ingredients. I finished mixing my wet ingredients. Now I'm just going to mix my dry ingredients in a separate bowl. I like using the fine mesh strainer for this, just so that you finish with your flour, no chunks in there. It's also really good to strain anything like small amounts of pasta. With this little hook on the end, you can just put it over your sink, drain your small amount of pasta, any kinds of soups you want to drain the bones or any kind of vegetables. This is great for this, and I'm just going to use it for my dry ingredients. So using the measuring cup set that comes from Pampered Chef, we're just going to measure out our flour. It comes with this little ladle or this little extra piece that you can actually just make sure that you have the correct amount of flour. So I have 1 cup and I need another 1/2 cup. So I have my flour mix there. Next thing I need is 1 cup of sugar. I think we'll need more sugar soon. There you go, 1 cup of sugar. 1 teaspoon, and using the adjustable measuring teaspoon, I'll be able to take my 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And finally, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and just adjusting it to 1/2 teaspoon. I just grab the salt, and there it is. Now I'm just going to sift this. And because it is a fine mesh sifter, it does sift it quite finely. But sometimes what I do is I use just the leveler from the measuring cups, just to push it through. So I'll just keep on doing this and we'll come back. Now that I finished sifting my dry ingredients in the medium bowl, I'll just put them in the large bowl with the wet ingredients and mix those together. So this is a fun little recipe to do with these pans. Obviously, you can do any kind of mini loaves that you want. We're doing the banana loaf from the Pampered Chef site, but any kind of variety of mini loaves you want to do. Pumpkin spice, anything, like there's different spices from Pampered Chef you can actually use. Cinnamon, there are new cinnamon spices coming out soon, so keep an eye out for those. So I just need to make sure that all my ingredients are combined. I don't need to over stir them, and I'm just using my silicone scoop for this, so it's really nice to make sure that all the batter, all the product is mixed in together. So now that everything is loosely combined, all I need to do is I'll use my large scoop to fill my cake pans. Now the scoops come in 3 different sizes. We're going to be using the large one, which holds about 3 tablespoons. And there is also the medium and the small one, so about 2 and about 1 tablespoon. We'll be using the large one. I'll be filling my pans. And once that's done, we just need to sprinkle a bit of sugar. This is a powdered sugar shaker. We have a bit of just normal sugar with cinnamon in there. Smells delicious. And I'm just gonna spray some of this on top of the mini loaves, and then we're gonna put them in the oven for about 12 minutes. So let's see. We'll just split these together in the pans, and once they're all filled, we'll put them in the oven. Our mini banana loaves are done. They were in the oven for 25 minutes, not 12 like I said previously. And after we got the 25-minute signal, I just used my cake tester and releaser just to make sure that they were done, and they are. And the releaser part I'll use right now just to remove a few and just to maybe give it a quick taste. So see how easy they come out, just as easy as that. We just need to put it on the cooling racks. So just to show you maybe the finished product and have a little taste. Well, there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you used the mini loaf pan or any of the products we use here today. We wanted to thank everyone who keeps on supporting the product, keep on supporting the videos. All the money is going to our local charities, local organizations. We really appreciate you guys watching. Enjoy, have a great day. Bye. Very good, nice and hot.